What's up? What's up? What's going on, y'all? It's your main man, Freddie B, and coming into the camera now is...
Waboo! Lucas Yancey, a.k.a. the Y-Man.
Boom.
What's up? You guys recognize this shirt?
You should, man. If you've been watching the show, you should recognize the shirt, man.
On the show. If you want it, Freddie and I will sign it and give it to you, possibly.
Exactly. Possibly. But yeah, so look, man. We're here. We're in person. No more teleconferencing. We're not, on two separate coasts. We're in person. How does it feel?
This is real life. Freddie B and the Y-Man killing it. Behind the scenes, episode 9. New style, new setup. So here's the deal. We're starting out with little Sean and Samantha action. What Sean says:
kill yourself.
Kill yourself, hide your kids, hide your wife.
They're raping everybody out here or something, I don't know. You dirtbag, you called her like 50-11 dirtbags.
If you've been watching the show, they use the word dirtbag that he says about 20 times, way out of context. So in Sean's defense, he didn't say dirtbag that many times. I think he said it once, and then they just kind of inserted it.
Yeah, because it's funny. I think it's funny.
He did say kill yourself. Which
he did. I think he'd already mean it how people say it. How you think. Because I've told people to kill themselves, but not like I literally want you to go murder yourself.
I would say just go murder yourself.
Right.
In general.
But it kind of comes off wrong. Maybe you shouldn't say it. I don't know. But man,
yeah. In any case, moving on.
You and Roxy
and I, we have a quick talk.
You spitting some game.
Spitting the game, kind of trying to get the flames down from last night. She apologizes to me, which is good, and we kind of have a quick talk. And I thought that was fair. And again, Roxy and I are cool, and I got a little heated last time, so I want to apologize.
Is everybody taking crazy pills?
Which they were.
Here's Johnny. But
literally, I was being
Lucas
attacked.
Lost it.
I have lost my mind.
I think we all had our moments of you know what, this island is getting to us.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But this episode, you guys see, we're all doing summer school. Ish gives our last hurrah, our last individual therapy session.
Right.
And he calls me in first.
Yeah, Freddie goes in first.
Yeah. I go in there and then he says, I can't talk for the rest of the day. I thought it was funny. He gives me a dry erase board and I'm out there and I'm walking around. As soon as I walk out the door and get into the yard, everybody has a shot to throw at me because it's I can't just immediately return fire.
Right. And one thing you don't see behind the scenes is, Freddie and I, we basically put on a full show, full charades, making fun of kind of different people on the show or whatever. They don't show any of that.
Making fun of Carmen, John.
Again, they don't show 85% of the...
Carmen had a lot of trouble with the earpiece.
Yeah.
She had an earpiece. She had a lot of trouble with it.
Earpiece issues with Carmen. Dr. Ish was better with his. But in any case, it was... they didn't show a lot of the comedy that, that Freddie and I encompass.
Gave away for free.
Yeah.
The house. Gave away for free. It was one joke. I had this dry erase board. One joke. Because I've been joking with people all day. But it was one joke. Drea said, hey, Fred, you've been joking and talking about people all day. And since we've been in the house, why don't you go around and give everyone a compliment? Say something nice about that person. So I wanted to take it serious and actually, do it. So John happened to be nearby. She said, start with John. So I turned to John, so I writing on my board. You think it's a compliment? No, you'd be wrong. What I said was, his head was so sharp that he could headbutt a roach in the corner. That's what I said about John. And, everybody got there, chuckled and laughed. Then I started with the compliments. I complimented everybody. And when Dr. Ish comes and gets me, I'm actually right in the middle of giving Brittany a compliment.
Yeah.
If you pause it, if you go back and you pause it, you see me saying Brittany is da 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 da. That's why that's the main reason people say, oh, because I was in the middle of giving a whole bunch of compliments.
Yeah, go back and pause that, in your free time. But yeah, John is a maniac, but he's a very nice guy. But he was always scheming and trying to figure out, what's next. How is this going to come? What are the producers going to do?
Military preparations.
And he's just always like kind of this, just like in full flex mode the whole time. So obviously you saw like he had a full breakdown and he's breaking down walls, and we have no idea where this is coming from. We think someone's getting murdered, or but then we go, oh, that's just John, like
Because he yelled, like he's just on the other side of the house. So we all are by the pool hanging out. We hear, ah! And then we're just like,
right.
Everybody stops in the track like it's a full moon, but then we realize, John.
Yeah, typical. Yeah, and then one thing was funny that he wrote on his board was laptop or laptop. But I thought it was funnier, the joke that I don't even know if Antonio actually knew if it was laptop or laptop. I thought that was the joke upon a joke inside of a joke.
That was an extra layer you put on there.
I don't want to get too complicated here.
That's like some Inception type stuff.
Very
some Christopher Nolan Inception type stuff right there.
He's been coaching me on my directing skills.
And also, Sean and Samantha, another part, Sean and Samantha is arguing, and Sean tells Samantha, get in the room, so we can effing talk. He's going off, and then they cut to Dre and I. You see me laying there with no shirt on, Dre's on top of me. It looks very... we eating hot dogs there for
double fisting.
Double fisting. So she's giving me a massage. Drea is very adept at her hands. That's one of her jobs. She's a massage therapist. And so I had the privilege of receiving an actual, a full body massage. She massaged my whole upper torso and massaged like my legs.
Right.
My
so what he's trying to say is basically he was just getting a massage and there was nothing else going on. However, I would back him up on that because she was giving me a massage another time, and
not a full body.
I had,
you got like a little.
I had my clothes on, but
I got the full shebang.
Anyways, great masseuse, great person, and there might have been more out there, but we don't know. We can only just go off what Freddie says.
What I says is fact,
and
not fiction.
The ish sessions are always super stressful, which you have come to see. It's just super intense. Every time Dr. Ish shows up, it's like you literally are just like kind of scared for your life because you don't know.
Monster.
Because the scariest part is you're getting filmed, but then you're also getting questioned about these really kind of like serious things about your life. So it's like
that's hooking up with your ex and stuff.
Like if I go to a therapist and there's no cameras on me, then it's like great, I'll say whatever the hell I want. But when I have cameras on me and then I'm getting questioned on all this crazy shit, then it's like, it's very stressful. It's like
it'd be very stressful.
Knocked off a few years on my life.
Did it?
I mean, it added a few and knocked off.
Tell about your summer school.
So my summer school, basically, the thing that you didn't see behind the scenes was I had to go talk to each individual girl that I had either hooked up with or had been involved with.
Right. Which was probably the whole house. Right. It was, who was it? It was Brittany Minaj, Margot.
Brittany Minaj, Margot, Brittany, my ex, Roxy,
and Jane,
and then Carmen, and then maybe Antonio,
Sally Ann,
and then
Joel,
John,
Amy.
There was a few orgies that weren't shown. It's very, very complex. But to be honest, I had to go talk to these 4 girls, and they didn't show any of it. And I had to talk about my feelings and how I felt with them. It was a super intense exercise. I actually had an intense exercise that I had to do. Freddie had an intense exercise that he had to go through. Everyone else had, hey, I'm gonna fall. Jamie had a falling thing, and then Ashley had, let me write on a board about the guys I like, and then Antonio saying was like, let me put a heart on my sleeve and then take it off and then I'm done.
Oh, if Antonio would have left the room with the heart still on, and I saw him, oh my damn, I would have had the time of my life. I don't care, I can't talk. I would have found a way.
Yeah, that would have been hilarious. I think that would have been Dr. Ish, that would have been a better treatment if you would have left the Ashley Hart on the sleeve.
Yes.
Rather than just take it off. He sees his daughter, he cries, and then he bounces. Like, I mean, that didn't teach him anything.
He should have walked out and kept it on to sundown, then had to come back and then decide to take it off.
Right.
That would have been gold.
Good.
Dr. Ish. Oh, you should have.
Dr. Fred and Dr. Y-Man right here, right? Freddie B and the Y-Man know the deal.
You should have consulted with us before you did that. Next time, consult with us. We're not playing with you.
We're talking to you, producers, as well.
So you talk to all the girls.
So then I talk to all the girls. I do all that stuff, and then I'm in a scenario where I'm in the kitchen with all 5 girls, and they make a joke, and then John makes a joke about me saying how I'm a 10-year-old,
10-year-old
in a 30-year-old body, and
big ass kid, right?
I'm just like, you know what, John? Well, it seems to be working. So whatever you're doing isn't working. I would take notes.
So which girl did you talk to was the roughest? Which one was the most?
The roughest and the most difficult was Roxy. That would be the most difficult because we had more of a connection. There was more dates and there was more of a thing going on. And then of course my ex Brittany, which is what you saw, that was tough as well because it's very complex.
Yeah. It's hard to talk about now. Why are you doing Blake like it? Blake thinks that Brittany is this Rubik's Cube hard to figure out, but you got her on lock.
Teach their own. I mean, it's a jungle out there. You have to.
Love is a battlefield.
Survival of the fittest.
Pat Benatar said it.
Yep. What is it? There's all is fair in love and war.
So Blake had to get some shells.
I mean, Blake is pretty jacked, but the moral of the story is you don't have to be jacked to get some smack. Alright, ladies and gents, and that basically wraps it up for episode 9. Behind the scenes with the Y-Man, Lucas Yancey, and my boy.
Right here, man. Freddie BTV, you know it.
And it's Wow! And Burger Time Central on my side.
And on my side, just follow me on Twitter and Instagram, Freddie BTV, guys.
Tractor beam, sucked me right in.
Make sure you tune into the show, man. 11:10 Central, 8 on the West Coast, WeTV, Exile. It's the last episode. It's been a great ride. End it with us, guys. End it with us. Stay with us, man.
See you next time.